Such a bad hungover.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Wine just gave me the worst headaches afterwards, like the next day. Like it just feels awful, and your stomach feels awful too. Like way worse than like beer or like shots even.
Yeah. Yep, wine will fuck you up.
I don't know what it is about wine, but like it's just I don't know. Is it the acid in it? Like I don't know what it is, but it messes with your head, your brain, and your stomach way more. I find if you overdo it.
It's because of the sugar.
Oh, maybe yeah.
It takes longer for your body to break it down, so you drink way more than you think you're drinking, and then when your body breaks it down, it just all hits you at once, and you're just like, fuck.
But it stays with you like the entire next day. Like a wine hangover is so much worse than most others.
Yeah, it lingers and it's just headaches and just. Yeah, I had only one wine hangover like in my lifetime, and it was definitely by far one of the worst. Maybe the second worst. I had one vodka hangover that lasted 2 days. But I had
the worst hangover I ever had was from a bottle of rum.
Oh yeah.
It was the brand name was Second.
Yeah.
And it was like super high percentage, and I drank like almost the entire bottle. And I was so miserable the next day.
Yeah. Did you ever get
94
hungover
proof
on something, and then the taste of whatever did you in, you couldn't drink it for a long time? Like for me, it was vodka. Like that one hungover where like I was sick for like 2 days afterwards.
I remember going to a party in high school, and I was drinking rum and vanilla Coke, and I thought it was really good. And then like I puked that night, and I still have to this day have not drank vanilla Coke.
Yeah,
like it just makes me like, as soon as I think of vanilla Coke, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. It was the same for me with vodka. Yeah, I couldn't smell it afterwards. Like whenever I went partying or went out with friends, and people would be like, "Here's some vodka," and they'd give me a shot, I would smell it, and I'd be like, I couldn't. Like it was like a reflex, I had flashbacks of that one night that I just drank way too much vodka, and I was sick for 2 days. Oh, it was bad.
See, that's exactly what it's like for me in olives, DC. If I smell olives, I'm just like, ugh.
But why? It doesn't smell like much.
I don't know. I just hate olive taste and flavor and smell. I just hate it.
Why, though? You're not giving me a reason.
I think maybe I was killed by an olive tree in a past life.
Okay.
That must be what it was.
Okay, alright, well. Jagermeister? Yeah, I don't know, Jager bombs. I remember once I had like fucking like 8 Jager bombs in a row, and I got pretty sick, but I didn't throw up. But I was okay.
No, fuck Jägermeister. That's my version of the can't smell it.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I just got peer pressured once at a bar or a party or something, and people were serving like Jägermeister or Jager bombs, and I remember Jager bombs is like, it's like Jager with like energy drinks or whatever. And I had like 8 in a row. I was already kind of tipsy and drunk from drinking all sorts of other crap. Oof, it did not sit well. That's all I remember. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It sucks too, because there's a lot of really cool things that have olives in them.
Yeah.
Like I was watching a show earlier tonight, and a guy went to the bar and he ordered a dirty dirty, which I've never heard of before, but it's vodka and olive juice.
What?
And then he was like, and throw a splash of Tabasco in there. And I love Tabasco, so I was like, oh, that sounds awesome, but I couldn't drink it because of the olives.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I never got drunk enough to throw up once.
Only once?
Only once.
You didn't live enough, Santa.
No, it was the time I made the 50 proof fuzzy navels.
Oh god.
No, I was going to a New Year's Eve party, and I wanted to take my own. You were supposed to take your own drinks.
Yeah.
I decided I'd have fuzzy navels. I mixed up a can of concentrated orange juice with some 50 proof peach schnapps, 1 can of that, and 2 cans of 180 proof vodka.
Nice.
So I figured, I could water it down, like 2 parts water, 1 part this.
Yeah.
It was like fuzzy navel syrup.
Yeah.
Except after having a few, I started leaving out the water.
Oh god. Yeah, that'll do you in, man.
It was. Yeah.
No, I got sick many times, man. Whew. Throwing up. Yeah, like grades. From grade like 9, 10, all the way to college, I had quite a few. Yeah, I had my share of really bad nights. Only one night though that I black out completely. Like a blackout where you're like, I don't really remember the night at all, you know, like amnesia, you know. I only had one night of amnesia in my whole life, so it's not too bad. I had a lot of nights where I like threw up, you know, but I was still conscious, you know. Yeah, but blackout drunk only once. Yeah.
And that's the night that Baby Cookie 1 was conceived.
It's where
I blacked out drunk. I woke up with Dad.
Listen, we were in Vegas. We woke up. We were married. That's why we were together.
Oh man, yeah. Did you get pictures of Elvis doing the ceremony?
What a great marriage. I always wondered how I got to end up with such a, you know, good-looking wife, but you know, turns out we're too drunk to know.
The story of how you guys met is she went to Vegas, got super drunk, and woke up with a husband, and it's you.
Yeah, and then she stuck with me. It's a great story. We never told our children. I'm not sure if we ever will, but you know, that's our story.
Oh, you should tell them. She shouldn't.
Yeah, she should not tell anybody.
Be proud of your grand illusion, DZ.
A couple times, Jizzy? Gosh. I always black out if I get really drunk. I had a pretty funny blackout at a strip club. I woke up in someone's basement. It was bad, man. And I got upstairs, and then her family was having breakfast. It was like a friend of a friend. I just woke up in her basement, but because like I guess I don't know. People were like all sleeping over at people's houses to find a place to crash, but. And then like I woke up and I went upstairs from the basement door, and I go and it's like it opens into their kitchen, and then there's a dining room, and I open the door and her mom, dad, and like 2 siblings are there eating breakfast, right? And I'm like, oh hi, can I use the phone? I called a ride to get home.
Hi, excuse me, I'm just leaving, not escaping, honest.
Yeah, it was just awkward. I was just like, and then the mom got up. She got the phone for me. Nobody said anything. I was like, yikes. I'm just leaving. Yeah, that was my only blackout. It was awkward. Yep. But otherwise, it's not too bad. I had a drinking problem. I basically don't remember any of the 2010. Any of 2010. Wow. The whole year? Jesus. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But yeah, that was in high school. You know, high school was wild too. High school, the problem with high school is that you don't know your limit, right? Like you're starting to learn how to party and like drink and all that, and you just don't know your limit, you know?
You know, I did pretty good in high school.
Yeah? Fuck.
I was kind of a pussy at all the parties. I mostly just smoked.
Oh, did you?
Like I drink a little bit, but I spent more time watching my friends do stupid shit and
Oh.
laughing at them.